Hey, what's up guys, it's Connor from Revolution X Games here. If you've watched E3 this year, then you will have seen the countless games slated for a 2016 release. But all of these games will be playable this year. I was originally planning to make this a top 5, but with the sheer amount of awesome games coming out this year, I had to make it a top 10. So let's get straight into this list. At number 10 is Mad Max. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 4th of September, Mad Max is an open world action game from the makers of Just Cause. In this game you'll cruise the wasteland in your armoured ride, bashing enemies and getting into all kinds of trouble. What sets this game apart for me is the intense vehicle customization and crafting system paired with an intense story.
Improvements to the magnum opus, providing you with the strength to continue fighting effectively.
Just Cause 3 is at number 9. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 1st of December, once again we will follow Rico in his highly destructive mission to ultimately take down General D. Ravello. The Just Cause series is a welcome break for me from the seriousness of most AAA titles these days. There simply is no open world series as wild and as fun as Just Cause.
Here we'll see Rico using the physics of the world and his new multi-tethers to force Di Ravello's statue into inflicting damage upon itself.
And Rise of the Tomb Raider is at number 8. Coming out exclusively for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One on the 10th of November, or for the first year released. Following 2013's game, Lara Croft once again sets out on an adventure, but this time she's out to prove her sanity and expose the supernatural of Yamati. What I love about Tomb Raider is how you need to battle through various different enemies and environments by using improvised weapons and gadgets. So I'm excited to see how Rise of the Tomb Raider will evolve the game.
There's something down now. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
Alright, let's see what's up there.
Looks like we climbed.
And at number 7 I have Hitman. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 8th of December, this Hitman reboot is bringing back the open-ended gameplay and sandbox satisfaction from the older Hitman games. With this latest game, the stage is promised to be several times larger than that of Absolution, and they also promise the freedom to carry out assassinations as you see fit. Personally, I enjoyed Hitman Absolution, but I am excited to see what can be done in this more open version of the game.
New locations will appear over time. You will travel the world. New missions, new targets.
At number 6 is Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One, PC, Xbox 360 and PS3 on the 1st of September, Phantom Pain is set after Ground Zeroes when Big Boss has finally awoken from a 9-year coma. He goes on to lead a new mercenary group as they venture into Afghanistan during the Soviet-Afghan War. Phantom Pain seems to be very ambitious with this new title and seems to have made an open world full to the brim with awesome stealth combat. Getting into the second half of the list now, and at number 5 I have Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 23rd of October, we're now shifting the action to a long awaited Victorian London setting, as Jacob and Evie Fry take on the powerful temple leaders that rule the city. I've always been into the Assassin's Creed series, so I am excited to see what will be improved upon from Unity of last year.
I think you got the message. travel out of manuals. Come on, hurry up!
The fun never stops.
Come on, look lively, Rooks.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is at number 4. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 13th of October, Rainbow Six Siege is one of the few multiplayer games coming out this year. In Siege, there's a large focus on multiplayer, so players being cooperative with others will be the key to succeeding. Siege looks like a fun game to play with friends, even if it is an intense experience considering that the hostage can only think for themselves.
Moving forward. Okay. There's the other barricade.
The bomber's behind the second one there, Gab.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you push up first, alright?
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going.
Stay back a little bit.
I don't
Bomber's,
see him.
bomber's
He's right there.
in
He's right there.
We're into the top 3 now with No Man's Sky. Coming out for the PS4 and PC sometime in 2015. With no concrete release date yet, No Man's Sky is a game changer. This jaw-dropping space simulator that gives the players their own procedurally generated planet to explore, each with their own unique creatures and distinctive sights. What's most exciting about this game for me is that it is not only an open world, but it is an open universe. At number 2 is Star Wars Battlefront. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 17th of November, is a Battlefront game that fans have been waiting years for. From the gameplay trailer that we've already seen at E3 2015, it's easy to see that this is the Battlefront game that we've been waiting years for. It feels just like Battlefront 2 that we already know and love, but it's now been updated on massive scales with 40-player skirmishes. There are a few features that are missing in this latest iteration, like space battles, but this does look like one of the most fun games of the year for me. And finally, at number 1 is Fallout 4. Coming out for the PS4, Xbox One and PC on the 10th of November, Fallout 4 is undisputably the most anticipated game of this year. Fallout 4 seems to be similar to Fallout 3, which is definitely not a bad thing, but Bethesda has even improved with features like the building aspects and all of the gear customization. So I cannot wait to traverse around a post-apocalyptic Boston with my canine companion and let loose to see what loot I can turn out. And that's it for my top 10 list of games coming out this year. If you disagree with the order of the list or think that there should be some different games in there, then let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed the video, then be sure to like and subscribe to keep up to date on everything Revolution X Games.